Good morning, students. We are going to study today about the escape sequence. Now, escape sequence are the characters that has a special meaning to a Java compiler. Okay, these are called escape sequence. Now, they have whenever we are using these symbols in the program, they carry some kind of format. Now, if you write here /n, it inserts a new line in the text at this point. Okay, so there are different symbols that we use it in the program. If you see this, if in the examples, if you see, there are number of examples that is given here. If you see this example, you will see what kind of output we get it. Now here it is slash, you can see the slash and it is used. So what does it mean? That it will show you in the next line. If you see this output that is given, so like that you can see the various examples that is given in your textbook. So please study this table. Okay, learn this table. It is asked for 2 marks questions, so please memorize this table that is given here regarding the escape sequence. Okay, next is your tokens. Now tokens are what? Tokens are the group of characters that is given in the form of symbols. Now there are 5 kind of tokens that we have, that is keyword, identifiers, literals, punctuators and operators. Now keywords are what? They are kinds of a reserved word. Okay, now this kind of word which we cannot use anywhere in the program. This is a table that is given. Now memorize this table also, because whatever word that you get it in the computer, when you type this kind of program, Java program, you will see the words are given in the red colors. Now those red color words are called as reserve words. Those words cannot be used anywhere in the program. They contain a specific function to do it in the program. Just think of a double is what? It is a data type. We cannot use it in the place of suppose if you are writing here double class, and you give some class name, so you cannot write the word double here. Okay, because it is having a special function. It has to be used in a specific place only. So those kind of words are called as keywords. Okay, these are the words. They are the table that is given here, so please learn that table. Even what is an identifier? Now identifiers are what? Identifiers are the fundamental building blocks of a program and are used in the different common components of a program. Now what does it mean? They are the kinds of a program. Okay, now this is called as identifier. How do you identify? By the class name, I'm able to identify what is happening in the program. So if I'm giving here my class, that's when it might be now suppose if you're writing a program based on average, then you can write a class name to be as average. Then that average will show that what is the program is about. So it is like an identifier. Now these are the rules of an identifier. The identifier consists of combinations of letters, digit, underscore. Now if you're writing here, suppose if you wanted to write my class, the my class, if you wanted to give a space, so you can give here my underscore space. If you wanted to write first class, so you can write first class, one and the class. So this is the first rule. You cannot you have to follow this. Okay, next is here, an identifier cannot begin with a digit. Okay, now we cannot begin the identifier as a digit. As I said, the first class, you can use a word first, first class, but if you have to write a number, it should be class 1. Okay, you can write a digit after the name. Okay, you cannot write it before. Identifier may be of any length. It can be any length, means it can be more than 2 words, 3 words, 5 words, anything. Both uppercase and lowercase can be used. Okay, it can be used both as uppercase and the lowercase. Java is a case sensitive. So here the examples are given here. If you see, this is underscore, we are using the underscore, we are using the dollar symbol. Okay, this is how we give it as a first point. Second point, now this is what? It is a Java keyword. We cannot use it. Okay, and then here total amount, there is no space, so it is wrong, so we have to give a space here. Identifier, now here the first thing that is given as 1, we cannot write this. Okay, the 1 has to be given at the last. Total marks, the total marks, here you can see that it is given as hyphen, it is not an underscore. So these are wrong kind of, they are the invalid identifier, and this, whenever we are mentioning like this, then this becomes a valid identifier. So please learn the write down these points. Okay, write down these highlighted points in your notebook. What is a rule? Write the definition of identifier, write the definition of keyword, write the definition of tokens. Please write it down, all these highlighted things that I have given you. Please write it down in your notebook, so that when you are studying it, it will be in one place and it will be easy for you to learn.